Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, so my name is Eve. This is Eve's Creations Paint Party. It's Friday night. What? Say hello, hello, hello. If you're painting with me tonight, let me know if anyone's painting with me tonight. Of course, we have to give props to Hoo-hoo. Oh, yeah, there he is. Very excited. He gets excited every single time I hit the button. Every time. He's all excited for you guys, right? You never know when he's going to be chiming in. And there's the man of the hour, the Butters. Oh, yeah. Happens every time. Every time I hit the button, he's like super, super, super excited. So let me say hello, hello, hello to everybody. Hello, 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 Marcia. How are you this evening? And we have Christine. Happy New Year, Christine. Hello, hello, hello. Amy is here. Hi, Amy. Hi, Becca. Hi, guys. How are you? Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Say hello, hello, hello. If you're painting with me tonight, let me know if anyone's painting with me tonight. There's Becky. There's my captain. Hello, Becky. There he is. There's the Butters right there. Hello, 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 Cindy. How are you this evening? Cindy's in the house. Let me know if you're new to the lives, because we'll give you a warm Eve's Creations family welcome. Rochelle is here. Hi, Rochelle. How are you doing, sweetheart? Joan is here. Hi, Joan. Missy. Everybody give a warm Eve's Creations family welcome to Missy. Jimmy Gale is here. Jimmy Gale is here. Robin is here. Hello, 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 Robin. How are you doing, sweetheart? So we got Missy, Diane. Diane is new. Everybody give a warm Eve's Creations family welcome to Diane. Gail is hanging out with us. Cindy is new. Andy's new. Hello, 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 Andy. How are you doing? Stacy is here. Diane. Andy, you're painting along. That's awesome. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. I think I got everybody. Stacy and Diane is painting along, and Cindy is saying hello to everybody. You like this? This is cool. It's good stuff, right? Hello, 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 Kimberly. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Hello, 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 Kimberly. I gotta put a little star next to Stacy. She's new. And Andy. Andy's new. Hello, 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 Andy from Louisiana. Diane got hearing aids 3 days ago. Try to use them. Hello, 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 Joanne. How are you doing, sweetheart? Hello, 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 Lisa. What's going on, doll? All right, so, whew. I think I got everybody so far. I try not to miss anybody. If I miss you, just let me know when I do roll call, and I'll try to make sure I get you on there. Okay, guys? So, and if you're new, let me know. You're going on a cruise in February. So excited. So am I, Joan. So am I. Marie is here. Missy is from Kentucky. Oh, yeah. Kentucky in the house. That's what I'm talking about. I got you, dog. Jane is new. Everybody give a warm Eve's Creations family welcome to Jane. Hello, 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 Jane. How are you doing? And we got Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie is new. Hello, 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 Lisa Marie. Welcome, welcome. Sonia's hanging out with us tonight. Hello, 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 Sonia. How are you, sweetheart? Hello, 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 everybody. Hi. What's going on? Everybody's doing good. We got hearing aids. We got cruises. We got lots of new peeps. We got Gail saying hey to everybody. That's my girl, Gail. You get them. You get them. So we got Cindy's new. Missy's new. Diane's new. Lisa Marie. Jane. Stacy. Andy. Newbies. Woo-woo. Get ready for the torture. Get ready for the torture. All right. Handy dandy table time. All right, I got white, black, blue, red, and yellow. Same colors every single party. Of course, I got my Java. That is a number 1. Big Boy is in the house. He is a 1-inch flat. We have Mini Me hanging out with us. He is a small shader. We have a large fluffy. Oh, yeah. And we have Tiny in the house. He is around for details. Of course, Mr. Nifties are going to be hanging out with us tonight. All right, he's a small brush for details. You want to put them in your water. You want to swirl them in your cup. You want to tap on the side. You want to dab on a paper towel. You want your bristles to be wet but not dripping. Punky's hanging out with us tonight. Hello, 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 Punky. How are you doing, sweetheart? Hello, 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 Donna. How are you, sweetheart? Let me know if you're new, and we'll give you a warm Ease Creations family welcome, okay, guys? All right. Woo! Hi! I think I got everybody. I don't know. I hope I got everybody. Hello, 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 Dee. How are you, sweetheart? Let's get Dee on here real quick. Donna's new. I knew that. I knew that. I had a feeling you were new, sweetie. Dee is definitely new. Welcome, Dee. Hello, 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 doll. How are you this evening? I hope everybody is doing fine. This lovely Friday, of course, I'm going to use you guys as a mirror. Me and my hair were having a battle this evening, so I put it back. All right, I'm going to put you guys in your handy-dandy holder. You're good. You were sick for a week, but now you're doing better about 2 days ago. Lois, yes, Lois, my replays are always, always, always available on YouTube. I will post those links in a minute. Okay, so you're all set there. You're good, but you're tired. That's a beautiful painting. Thank you, Robin, very much. I appreciate that. I missed something. Hold on. I'm missing something. Somebody said, you're sick, finally started better. Yes, there is a replay. Thank you, Lisa, for helping Lois out. And Lisa, okay. And thankful for the weekend, right? That's for sure. Thank you, Robin, for the compliment. And how am I? I am doing well. I am doing well. All right, let me, you're welcome. Hello, 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 Linda. How are you, sweetheart? Let me get Linda written on here. And I'm doing pretty good. So let me share all the links. Let me press the buttons now. So, all right, so replay is always, always, always available on my YouTube channel. You just got to give a couple of days for it to be posted. Ba, ba, ba. My sister does that for me because she's amazing. All right, where's that button? Where's the button for the replay? Come on, come on. I know you're in here somewhere. There it is. Bam. All right. Stars is enabled for support, guys. Thank you ahead of time. They are a penny each approximately, so you know what you're spending if you're hitting that stars button. I also accept tips through Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. There's my official Venmo. Here is my official PayPal. And here is my official Cash App. Okay, so you have those available to you to be able to send support because you guys keep the lights on. Oh, yes, you do. I have my paintings are available for purchase on Etsy. So let's do that link. Da 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 da. Ba 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 da ba. Bam. And I am also on TikTok. If anybody is on TikTok, I do live shows on TikTok also. So let me share that link with you guys. And I think I covered it all. I believe I did. All right, so there's the TikTok link. Okay, somebody said something. Yay, you made it. Yes, Debbie, you definitely made it. Carolyn is here. Hello, 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 Carolyn. How you doing, sweetheart? What's going on, baby doll? Hello, 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 Carolyn. How are you, honey? All right. So, if I miss a comment, ask me again. Also, a lot of fam is in here has painted with me for a while, so they could also help because they're rock stars. Okay? Those of you following my Make 'em Ups journey, you guys knew why I was late. I was playing, but we went with copper. I'm digging it. Something simple. So, there's that. And Becky, you are so welcome for the Mr. Nifties. Those of you who do not know, I send out Mr. Nifties for free. Whoever sends me support as a thank you, $5 or more. So there's a $5 minimum because of postage. So thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Carolyn. So just to let you know, so hi, Carrie. How are you, sweetheart? Hello, hello, hello. Tina B. Hi, baby doll. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are so supportive. I love you. So $5 or more sent in support does get you Mr. Nifties. That's what Captain was talking about, Becky. So if you do that, thank you. Number one. Number two, direct message me on the top of my page. It says send message. There's a button. Hit that button and you send me messages directly. And you could share your address with me. Hello, 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 Virginia. How are you doing, sweetheart? You can share your address with me and I could send you out your Nifties, okay? Also, if you ever have any questions for me, that is the numero uno way to contact me to get a quick reply. What is a Mr. Nifty? Mr. Nifty is this little guy right here. Mine's dirty. Don't mind. He didn't take a shower yet today. Don't mind his condition. But he is a very small brush that is very nifty for details. So that is Mr. Nifty. Carrie is telling me this is actually Velda. Okay, Velda, welcome, sweetheart. Welcome. And Lois, did you say you take PayPal? I do. You tried inviting me video. I am deaf. Remember that. Oh, that's right, Deborah. All right, everybody help Deborah out. Everybody help Deborah out, okay? Because I have never, ever been able to figure out. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you so much. I have not been able to figure out how to get Facebook Live to have captions. So if you guys could help Deborah out any way she needs. Deborah. Yes, Joan. I can send you out more Mr. Nifties. I'm slacking. I believe I have you down for more Mr. Nifties. I have been slacking the past couple weeks. I'm not going to lie. You're welcome, Velda. You're welcome. All right. So I'm supposed to be doing something. I'm just sitting here chit-chatting with y'all, hanging out. Okay, Deborah. Yeah, anybody help Deborah anyway, because I don't know how to make this closed caption. I have no idea. I've tried, can't figure it out. Tried, can't figure it out. So I do apologize. And, you know, if you have any questions, Deborah, ask the girls, okay? Or type it in here. Thank you, Virginia. I appreciate that. All right, so I'll just stand here and talk with you guys all night. We could do that. That's fine with me. I'm being silly. All right, so I am on a 16 by 20 canvas. I know there's a glare here. Just don't pay attention to that. That's because it's such a dark canvas. So I am 16 this way, 20 straight across. Thank you, Lisa Marie, for helping. Appreciate that. If you're working on a different size, that is fine. As long as you're in the general area of your canvas that I am in, you're going to be fine. All right, guys? So, I cannot show you both at once what I'm doing and the finished product. So those of you who need a reference, you can swipe your comments off of your screen and you could take a screenshot. So take your screenshots now so you have something to reference. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could try to hit something now. I can try to hit something now as far as closed captions are concerned. But, I don't know if that's gonna, I don't know what I just hit. I hope you guys can still hear me because I have no idea what button I just hit. No idea. Yeah, I could try, what's this do? This adds a comment. We don't want that. What's this do? That writes a comment. What's this do? That changes my heading. That's protect. That's this. That's link. Text. Microphone. Effects. Maybe it's under effects. You can hear me? Okay, good. Nope, it's not under effects. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. Can I show the painting again? Absolutely, Sonia. No worries. No worries. There you go. Yep. So take your screenshots, get your reference down. I think I got everybody on roll call. Holy schmoly, I think I got everybody on roll call. Oh, and also, oh, thank you, Punky. I appreciate that. All my videos are kid friendly, so I'm going to try to watch this thing, which is the talent of the millennium. And if you guys could watch your comments, that would be great. And I hope you guys are checking the shirt. You guys checking out the shirt? You see what I'm wearing? You see what I'm wearing? Hello, Bonnie. How are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, yeah. I like it a lot. Yes, I am. I'm wearing that. All right. So, okay, we're all set, right? Everybody got their stuffs together. We're all set. Let me write Bonnie down. Don't want to forget my dear Bonnie, my Bonnie girl. All right. Okay, here we go. Bonnie, thank you so much for the stars. You're a rock star making an entrance like that. I appreciate that. Those of you who don't know, stars are approximately $0.01 each. You can purchase them through Facebook, and that is another way to send support. It's the almighty blank canvas. It's so scary. But we're going to hit it with our almighty brushes. Yes, we are. I got to plug you guys in first. Electrocution time. I just zapped every single one of you. Did you feel that? Did you feel that? I know you felt that. I know you did. I know you did. Okay, so I'm starting off with Big Boy. Okay, and we're gonna do the black and blue color together. You know how we put the colors in with the black, so this way when we do our mist, they come out. All right, so you're going to be putting black, and you're going to be putting, well, reverse that. You're going to be putting the blue and the black all together onto your canvas. Okay, guys? So you're going to do blue all into there, and you're going to do black all into there. And you're going to go a little bit past halfway down. You're going to go a little past halfway down, okay? So, blue and black. Blue and black, black and blue. Blue and black, black and blue. I do sing, but I don't know how to sing. Eve, there's a how-to guide for you to CC on Facebook, but includes a secondary camera, not a phone. Oh, that's the problem. Okay, that's the problem. I don't have another camera. I don't have another. I was trying to figure out. I was looking on the computer on how to do it. I mean, my computer has a camera, but I have no way to set it up to where you can see what I'm doing with the computer. I can't figure out buttons on my phone, nevertheless have another camera set up. But unless I do the whole thing off of the computer. But I don't know how to, like, I have a stand for the phone and stuff for you guys to see this. I don't know how I would prop the computer up. Plus, I have a really old computer, so the, yeah, I don't know about the camera on that guy, you know what I'm saying? Why do they make it so difficult? Like, why can't, like, I have 101 buttons on here. I have 101 buttons on here on my phone. Why don't they have a CC button? That's, you know what I mean? Like, seriously. Why don't they have a captions button? You know what I mean? Like, I can hit effect. I could do all sorts of effects. I can make my face all, like, black and white and stuff, but they don't have a captions button, which is, you know. Anyway, that kind of stuff bothers me, you know what I mean? Like, because I really wish that, you know, I don't want anybody missing out, you know what I'm saying? Good news, we can hear you good. Well, that's good. At least you can hear me good. That is always good news. Okay, so you need to do this next step while your paint is still wet. You're going to grab your fluffy brush. You're going to swirl, tap, dab your fluffy brush. You're going to smash them into the paper towel to get them nice and fluffy. He is a stiff bristled brush with his bristles going everywhere. And I am going to grab a small amount. How much? A small amount of white paint. I repeat myself a lot. With my phone, I go into my settings. I actually can find a CC button. What kind of phone do you have, Bonnie? What kind of phone do you have, Bonnie? Yeah, you can't hear some. You can hear me loud and clear. Very small amount of white paint. And you're just going to put this on here and you're going to start swirling. See how you can see the blue coming out? Right? That's the whole trick of putting the blue with the black, because your blue is going to start coming out. Okay? And we're just swirling. We're just swirling, guys. We are just swirling. White paint. And we're swirling. Okay? We're making mist, people. We're making mist. That's what we're doing. Notice I haven't grabbed any more paint, and I'm covering a lot of area, okay? And now I'm going to grab some more, very small amount. See that? Not much at all. All right, I'm going to start in a certain spot, and I'm just going to swirl around and add all of these pretty little swirly doos that are going to pick up that blue paint behind the black. Behind the black, right? That's why we did the blue and the black together. And layer one and mist, guys. Layer one. Okay, layer one. So this should get all mixed out. You should have very dark layers. Okay, you want to stick and move. Don't lose these pieces right in here. These nice dark pieces right in here. Don't lose those. Those are very important. Those are very, very important. And it's your painting and your mist. You can have it go as high as you want or just have it towards the bottom. It's really up to you, whatever you want it to do. Whatever you want it to do. It is your mist. It is your world. Okay? And we just swirl around. Very little paint, lots of swirling. Very little paint, lots of swirling. Trying to see if I can get rid of this glare for you guys. That made it worse, right? Nope, now I'm all tangled. I'll be painting in the dark in a second. Alright. It is what it is. Everything I'm doing over here, though, I'm doing over here. So you guys can... I think it's okay. I think it's just worse on my end than your end. Alright. Now that we have that on there, we're going to give that a minute to dry. So we're going to grab Big Boy. And you don't have to clean him off completely, right? Just dab him so the water's out of him. But if he's dirty, that's okay. Because we're going to make our snow, right? And when we make our snow, we put color in our snow. I know the first instinct is to make your snow white, white, white. But we don't do that around here. We don't do that at Eve's Creations. We put blue and black into our white paint. Lot of paint. Notice I didn't mix it. I just put it on the brush and it's all separate on there. And you're just going to swipe back and forth. Back and forth. Okay? And you're going to put your ground in. So, this is about halfway, right? You need enough ground to put your church. Okay? You need enough ground to put your church. So make sure, depending on the size that you want your church to be, that you're giving yourself enough ground to put your church on it, okay? Put your church on it. And the line, we need a line, right? Doesn't have to be a straight line. You like the cloud shape. It's pretty cool, right, Deborah? Hold back here. And I'm going to keep talking to Deborah. Guys, you just relay what I say to Deborah, okay? I'm sorry. Somebody has a job to do. Somebody has to do closed captioning for me. That's all there is to it. All there is to it. So, if somebody could be so kind to let Deborah know anything that needs to get known, okay? And Deborah, you ask all the questions you need to ask, and somebody will answer you, okay? Because our family is awesome, and we take care of our own, okay? The anchor's not tonight. The anchor's next Friday, hon. Tonight's the church, Joan. Unless I screwed that up, but I really do believe tonight's the church. More paint. Okay. And we're just going to put this on here. That's all we're doing. Blue, black, and white. Blue, black, and white. Okay, and stick and move so you get those separations of color. Whoop! Don't put your finger in it like I just did, though. You don't want a finger mark going right through your snow. That was an oopsie. Oopsie doopsie. I did an oopsie doopsie. Okay, so. On the 13th. All right, cool. Joan, you had me stressing there for a second. I'm like, am I doing the wrong painting? That would be pretty epic, right? Eve comes on and just starts painting the wrong painting. That I wouldn't put it past me. That could actually happen. I would not put that past me. That is for sure. So, I'm going to wipe off my brush. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing, sweetheart? That's okay, sweetheart. Let it dry, and then you can paint over it, Joe. No worries. Hi, Amanda. Hello, doll. How are you? You can paint over it, babe. All right. So I am going to wipe off my brush. I'm gonna What did you miss? You missed the blue-black background, swirling mist, and now we're just putting blue, black, and white as snow. That's what you missed, hon. All right, so I am just wiping over this very softly just to soften this all out because snow is soft. You're good? You were living vicariously through my vacation pics? Yeah, I had a good time. I'm actually I'm leaving again, guys. Thanks, Mom. But this one's gonna be even same crew, same boat, same cruise, same destinations, but I'm going with my sister, my mom, and my daughter. So I am super duper excited about that. I think it's the second week in February, but I'll keep you guys posted. And if you want to see more vids, just let me know. It's the same boat, so but I'm sure I could find some stuff that's new. Cheers, everybody. I'm drinking my coffee through a straw because I can't stand getting lipstick on my coffee mugs. I can't take it. I can't take it. It drives me crazy. Okay, so now that we have that taken care of, we're going to turn around and we're going to, now you can do this step with a small, tiny brush, or you can do this step with big boy. It depends on how comfortable you are in making small lines with your bigger brush. Oh, I'm going on, oh, that stinks. That stinks, Amanda. No, Royal Caribbean, doll. All right, I need to make brown. All right, so red and yellow, dirty white, makes a peach. Okay, I got that peach. I'm going to add some black to it. Just a small amount of black. And we'll get brown. All right, guys. So we want a nice dark brown. We want a nice dark brown. All right, so I'm going to add some more black to this because I want a nice dark brown. I want a dark brown. All right, there we go. There's our dark brown. Okay, so get this paint all out of my brush. I'm just squeezing my brush against my palette and getting all that out of there. See that? Okay, so I am just getting all of that paint out of my brush. All right, I'm going to wipe my brush off. Oh, yeah, Joan, that would be actually a lot of fun. No, I'm going through, why don't I just use brown paint? Somebody just asked that. Okay, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. You can use brown paint if you want to. I don't use brown paint because every single party I have ever done, every video I have ever done, the supplies and the paint colors stay the same. Because I use black, white, red, yellow, and blue. So, you're having the red, yellow, and blue. Those are called primary colors. And you can get any color ever that you need out of those three colors. So, to keep the supply list nice and small and manageable for anybody who wants to join, I only use those colors. It's the same 5 colors every single party. Can you guys get brown paint? Absolutely. Right? If you want brown or, whatever colors you want to buy, you go for it. But some people are on a limited budget or don't really know what they want to get or what they're going to like yet. So I keep it the same colors. So the past 2 years, 250 plus videos, it's always been red, yellow, blue, white, and black. That's it. Okay? All right. So that would be fun, Joan, if we were on the cruise together. Okay. So I'm going to wipe Big Boy off. I'm going to wipe them off. Okay. I'm going to get that nice chiseled edge. But bam, cut you like a knife. All right. I'm going to grab that brown paint that I just made. I'm going to, just on the tip of Big Boy, I'm going to pull it through the paint. Okay. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to wipe it on the side of my palette. Make sure I keep that nice edge. All right, if you can't do this with your bigger brush, then you could do this with your smaller brush. And we're going to put the suggestion of trees. All right, so I'm going to hold my brush back here. I'm going to put it straight up to my canvas, and I am just going to pull. All right, I am just going to pull, and I'm just putting a suggestion of trees. Okay, so you can, and you don't have to go all the way to the bottom. You can have it coming out of the misty areas. Okay, so I'm just going to put a few lines in. Right here, there, not everywhere. Grab more paint. Paint brushes aren't markers. If you press harder, you're not going to get any more paint out of them. You're just going to get a thick line. So I refilled my brush with paint. The same process, right? Wiping it off. And we're just going to pull. Very light touch. And holding the brush back here so you don't have that much pressure on the brush. And we're going to add all these suggestions of trees. Just little suggestions, that's all. That's all. That's all. Okay? And you don't have to go, hello, Sharon, how are you doing? Gloria, that's pretty already. Thank you, Gloria. Hello, Sharon, how are you, sweetheart? Okay? Just a suggestion of trees. That's all. And just the big pieces right now. We're not doing the little branches or anything like that. We're just doing the big pieces. Just the big pieces. Okay, and you can have as many or as little as you want. And you can have some further down too, right? You can put some further down coming out of the mist. Okay, you can put some further down. All right, so you have one that's a little bigger. Okay, you can put a bigger one in. It's your mist, it's your forest, it's your trees. You can do whatever you like. That's the one cool thing about painting. It's your world, baby dolls. It is your world, so you can turn around and do whatever you like. Whatever you want your painting to have. It's your world. It is your world. You can do whatever you like, whatever you like. Alrighty, so that being said, I want some darker moments, so I'm actually going to grab black with the brown and some black, okay? And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to add some dark pieces. I don't even know if you could see them, but I could see them. Can you see them? I don't think so. I don't think you could see these. Well, that's because I made them dark. That's because I made them dark. But you can do that on your painting if you want to. If you want some darker pieces, you can put some darker pieces in. Okay, so that is oh, you see that one? You can see that one. You can see that one. Yes, you can. So just add a little bit of black to your brown. And if you start pressing on your brush, that means it's time to grab more paint. It's time to grab more paint. It's coming along beautifully. Barely a few. Let me do a close-up. Close-up! Okay, see? Can you see it now? Alright, see the darker ones? Okay? Alright, I only put a few in. I didn't put that many in. Just here, there, not everywhere. Okay? Am I self-taught? I am. You can see them. Okay, good. I am self-taught. I started painting when I was 12 years old. Earthquake! Sorry, a wire was tangled. Watching Bob Ross. I took 2 courses of art in college. I'm not gonna lie, for the easy A. I took art in high school all 4 years. I've been painting ever, I took a little hiatus in my 20s to be a dumb 20-year-old. And then I got back into doing my paintings. So, by all standards, yes, I am self-taught. Okay, so I'm swirl tap dabbing big boy. I do have my college degrees, but they're not in art. They're not in art. All right, I'm swirl tap dabbing big boy. All right, we're gonna add some more fluffers to our snow. All right. Oh, I got to grab more white paint. 6,000%. Got to grab more white paint. Bonnie came in making an entrance with those stars. I saw that, Bonnie. I saw you making that entrance with your stars. You're amazing, by the way. 6,000%. Okay, so we're going to grab a little bit of white paint. And I'm going to grab a little bit of blue with that. Not black this time, just the blue. See that? Okay, so a little bit of white, a little bit of blue. I'm going to do a dab, dab. All right, I want a little bit more white. Dab, dab. Okay, and make me think about tree leaves on it with snow on it too. Yeah, that sounds really good. Self-taught, not painting tonight, was just scrolling and your video got my attention. Oh, that's awesome, Lisa. Welcome. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. We've got all levels here. We got beginners and people who've been painting with me for a while and all sorts of stuff. So I'm glad you popped in. Awesome. Okay, so blue and white on here. I'm going to lightly, how am I going to do this? Lightly, what was that again? Lightly dust in some blue and white moments. Okay? Lightly. Right? And then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to zigzag zone. I'm going to zigzag zone. Hear me scruffing? You hear the scruffing noise? Okay? So we're going to zigzag zone. Okay, be careful doing this with Big Boy, though. You don't want to go back and forth too much. This one's kind of beat up. That's why I'm getting away with it. But if you got your nice your flat brush at home, kind of just swipe like this. Don't go swipe like this and then swipe like that, because you can chew up your brush pretty bad if you're zigzag zooming in both directions with your brush. Okay, so be careful of that. All right, and now I'm going to make the hill. I'm going to make the hill. All right, so I'm going to grab some more white paint with that blue. I'm going to grab some more white paint with that blue, and the hill is over here. There's our hill. Bob Ross forever, that's right, baby. Happy little trees, and there's no mistakes in art. And all sorts of things from good old Bob Ross. So now I'm just going to dab. I'm just dabbing. I didn't grab any more paint. I'm just dabbing. And I'm going to swipe back and forth like this. Okay, I'm going to swipe back and forth like this. Okay. No more paint. No more paint. Just moving around what I already have. What I already have on here. Okay. Just like that. Just like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Ha ha! You have a little doggy hair texture? That's hysterical. That is hysterical. I'm going to swirl, tap, dab my brush. I'm going to turn around and grab that blue and white from before. And I'm going to just put in some swipes now with my brush horizontal, with it straight across. Okay, I'm just going to put in some swipes. You don't want to lose all these dark areas. They're important, okay? They're important, so don't lose those dark areas. If you lose those dark areas, you won't have light areas. It'll all just look like one big mess. Okay? It'll just look like one big mess, so you don't want to lose those dark areas in there. Okay, and I am just swiping horizontal, putting some more little fun snow things that are going on. Whatever's going on, we don't know. We don't know. We're just happy. We're just happy playing with our snow. That's all. And I'm going to grab some white now. And I'm going to do some fluffers on my hill. Right? Very small amounts of paint. Very small amounts of paint. And just fluffing. If you notice, I haven't grabbed any more paint. just to start off, and now I'm just fluffing this around. We're just fluffing that around. That's all. We said hello to the Butters before. He's snoozing. He's sleeping. He's a sleeping boy. Okay, so you need some clean blue and some clean white, and we're gonna do our next layer of mist. We're gonna do our next layer of mist. Oh yeah. So I'm swirl, tap, dab, and fluffy. I'm gonna grab some more blue paint, and we got more mist to make. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So a lot of exciting things this year, guys. A lot of exciting things in 2023. All right. So the brush sets are still available. I don't want to wake them up. Brush sets are still available. Painting kits are going to be available once again. So the one-stop shop to get everything you need to paint with me, those are going to be available by probably the beginning of February. The shirts are available, okay, guys, with the sayings that you all love and know. So you love your brush set. Thank you so much for that, Becky. So that's going to be available. We got the holidays coming up. We have more of the Hey Eve segments. Okay, you guys seem to be loving those. So I just posted that there's going to be a new one. How'd you like my bloopers reel? That was hysterical, right? I lost my you-know-what because this thing was in my glasses and causing a glare. Oh, I can't see now. Oh, I just blinded myself. Anyway, next Friday's painting. I'm going to show you next Friday's painting. I'm working on the painting after that. We had the poll on the, I did the poll with you guys. What do you want to, hello, Becky. How are you, sweetheart? 2 Beckys in the house. On what you guys want to see more of. Landscapes won, but we're going to be doing, all sorts of things. You know that. You know I do all sorts of things with you guys. Tina B asked for something that was a little more graphic, like those, fall flowers that we did at one time. So that's where the anchor came from. All right. Blue paint, smash, white paint, smash, some more white paint, smash. Okay. You like it when my bangs are back? Thanks, Louise. Thank you, sweetheart. Me and my hair, that's really good English. My hair and I had a little love-hate thing going on. So, I just slicked it back because it just was not cooperating. All right, so we have this blue and white on here, and we're going to lightly touch. All right, put some there, put some here, put some here. Okay, I'm going to wipe off my brush. I'm going to wipe all the excess paint off of my brush, and we're going to come in, and now we're going to swirl this. All right, and do one little section at a time because you don't want this to dry on you. And see how I'm leaving these dark spots? These dark areas? Those are important. Okay, those are important. All right, so we're just going to swirl. All right? Now, and you could do a little zigzag zoom with this where your snowy area is. All right, I'm going to do the same process. A little bit of blue, little bit of white, dab, dab. Smash, smash. Come over here now. I'm going to put in a 1, 2, 3, 4 dot. All right, 4 dot. I'm going to wipe the paint off of my brush. And we're going to swirl. We're going to swirly do. We're swirly doing, guys. All right, here, there, not everywhere. Do this in steps so those little dots don't dry on you. Okay, and leave those darker areas. Okay, the more blue you add, the more blue you're going to have in your mist. The more white you add, the more white you're going to have in your mist. Okay, so that's how that works. I am using acrylic paint. Yes, Lisa Marie, it is Blick acrylic paint. Blick acrylic. All right, I'm grabbing a little bit more white because I kind of like it being lighter. I'm going to put some white dabs back over here. I'm going to wipe off my brush. And I'm going to swirly do. Swirly do. There it is. Okay, so again, being careful not to lose those dark areas. Not to lose those dark areas. All right. And I'm going to grab a little bit more paint for the other side. Dab, dab, dab. Wipe off my brush. Swirly do. Swirly do. Very light touch, guys. Very, very, very light. All right. Very light touch. And then as you're spreading it around, you can start pressing harder. Okay, as you're spreading it around, you can start pressing harder. Right? I'm going to do a swipe, swipe. I'm going to put a little bit of white on my brush, just this tiny little smidge. Dab, dab. And I'm going to swipe, leaving a dark space. Leaving a dark space. I'm just going to swipe some fluffers in here. I'm just going to swipe some fluffers in here. Okay, just adding some more fluffiness to my snow. That's all. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Okay. We're just making it fluffy. It's so fluffy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's so fluffy. All right. Brushes in the water. I'm going to give you guys ketchup mustard time. Elizabeth, yeah, I get very technical, don't I? But they're a real word. I said so. So it is in the Eve's dictionary. I should just put out a dictionary. Blicky Doo's on a shirt, by the way. So all of my little sayings and whatnots made it to shirts. So, that's the fun part. Yeah, we don't have to get technical here. There's no reason for it. You don't need to be technical to be able to paint. You just need to be able to have fun. That's all. So I'm glad you enjoyed them, Elizabeth. I'm glad, I can, give you a smile. All right, ketchup mustard time for you guys. All right, 6,000%. I'm going to do roll call. Roll call. I need an oxygen tank for this roll call. Can I repeat the last part? Hi, Amy. Hi, Becca. Thank you, Becky. The last part was putting a little bit of white onto Fluffy. The last part was putting a little bit of white onto Fluffy, right? Smashing it off, and then just lightly fluffing in some more white areas into the snow. Again, being careful not to lose your dark areas, but just adding a little extra little fluffers going on. That was the last part. Okay, Amy? There we go. So I'm so excited you're here tonight. I missed you guys. I'm so excited. I don't know if Becca's painting along or not, but yeah, and you can do these little extra fluffers as much as you want. So just making the snow extra fluffy and look even more deep. Okay? All right. So roll call. We got Becky in the house, and Carolyn, and Velda, and Tina, Virginia, Tracy, Bonnie, Amanda, Sharon, Louise, Dee, Donna, Marcia, Christine, Amy, Becky, Cindy, Rochelle, Joan, and Missy, and Jimmy Gale, and Robin, and Diane, and Gail, and Lois. Punky's here, Andy, and Stacy, and I think that's Diane. Kimberly, Joanne, Lisa, Carol, Marie, Jane, Lisa Marie, Sonia, Linda, and Debbie. Oh, Oh, hi, Becca. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, doll. Mwah. Hi, sweetie. Hope you're having fun. Hi. So, those of you who don't know, Amanda and Becca painted with me way back when I first started. When I first started painting, doing these videos. So, I'm super excited that they're here. There's a couple of people here tonight that I haven't seen in a while, and I'm really glad you guys are here. Okay, next Friday. Bam. Next Friday is the anchor. Okay, guys? Very true, Louise. Very true. If each person just sent me $2, very true. You're usually at work right now. I know, Amanda. I've missed you too, sweetheart. I missed you too. That's very true. If everybody sent me $2, it would make a difference. That's why I do Dollar Day. That's why I do Dollar Day too. So, but some people, have a tight belt right now, so that's okay. So next Friday is our anchor. Tina B asked for graphic style painting. So there you go, Tina B. Very true, Louise. Very true. Not gonna argue with that one. I'm not gonna argue with that one. We could light up a stars party. That would be cool. That would be cool. Art supplies aren't free, that's for sure. That is for sure. All right. So, yeah, tips are appreciated, but not necessary. It's always free to watch. So, okay. So now we're going to turn around and we're going to make nice, loose, thin white paint. All right. So I'm going to take Tiny and I'm going to drop some water into my white paint and I'm going to swirl it around. You love the anchor? Yes, Linda. The anchor's very cool. I know. Thank you. Thank them for their service, okay, Tina B? So I'm going to make loose, thin white paint, adding water to my white, making it nice and loose and thin. All right, now I'm going to roll my brush out to get that excess paint out of there. And we're going to go with Mr. Nifty. Mr. Nifty's in the house. I'm going to take Mr. Nifty, grab that loose, white, thin paint, and we're going to add snow and twigs to our trees we put in before. So you can, you just put your brush onto the canvas, you move your hand, not the brush, and very lightly you can put in these white moments. Okay? And if you feel yourself starting to press harder, grab more paint. Grab more paint, and you can make little twigs. Okay, so if your paint is not nice and loose and thin, you're not going to be able to do this without getting frustrated. So you have to make sure your paint is nice and loose and thin, and you could follow along the trees that you made before, or you could turn around and make new ones. Little bit of both if you want to. If you hit your mist area, just do a little smudge with your finger. Okay, thank you, Elizabeth, so much for the stars. I really appreciate that, sweetheart. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Elizabeth. All right, so, like I said, you can follow along the tree you already made. You can make new ones, and you're going to do this all the way across. All right, and if you're coming right out of your mist, then you want to just do a little smudge to soften that out. All right, guys? 6,000%. Yes. So, there we go. And here we go. And there it is. So, those of you that are new to the fam, I shared my YouTube link. Just an FYI, YouTube has about 250 something videos on it. Of all the videos I've done since I started going virtual. And they're all kid friendly. Every single one. So if you're hanging out with the kids or the grandkids or anything like that, you could easily pop a video on and be able to hang out with the kiddos because they are kid friendly. Okay, and let's see. So I'm just following along. I'm following along some of the trees that I made, and I'm also adding new ones. All right, and then I'm going and making some extra branches on some of these. Okay, so, and every time you see me leave the canvas, I'm grabbing more paint. Okay, so every time you see me leave the canvas, I am grabbing more paint. Okay, because you don't want it, you want to turn around and you don't want to start pressing harder, because then you're not going to get nice, loose, thin lines, right? You start pressing harder, the only thing you're going to get is a thick line. That's what's going to happen. All right, I'm going to wipe off my brush because he's getting a little goopy gobby and grab some more paint. And I'm just going to do this all the way across. All the way across. Okay, here, there, not everywhere. Just adding these nice little moments of snow that are on those trees back there. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? They're all the way in the distance. They're all the way in the distance. You can't see them. Right? You can only see a few little things happening. All the way in the distance. Just hanging out. Just hanging out. Having a little tree party back here. They're having a little tree party. This one had a little too much eggnog. He's tilting a little bit. Yeah, a little too much eggnog going on. So, that's okay. His friends will help him. His friends will help him. That's what friends are for, right? That's what friends are for. Right? You always have that one person that just had a little too much eggnog. Just a little. Alright. So, putting these in here. Okay? If you wind up with a thick line, right? If you wind up with a thick line, you just follow it backwards and make the rest of the tree thicker. Okay? Even that all out. I'm going to smudge. That's what spit for, too, right? You can smudge your edges down. Right? Do a little lick and... Okay? Also, with this being on my brush, I'm going to add some twigs and little moments coming out of the mist. Okay, so just little pieces here, there, not everywhere. Right? Maybe there's a little tree living in that little section of mist. Okay, so I'm just going to add these little things. Okay, just poking out. Just doing a little poke. Right? Just doing a little poke. Right? Maybe another little tree. Okay, come on over here. Maybe another one, little flicky bush thing. Right? Okay, maybe some twigs. Okay, got some twigs going on. I'll give you guys a close-up of everything that's going on in here in 2 seconds. Okay, let me put the stuff in, and then I'll give you a close-up. You could also add black. You could add some black if you want. Nice, April, nice. Good for you, sweetheart. Good for you. I love you too, April. Thanks for popping on. I'm a teacher. Well, I'm not certified in New Jersey, but I've got the pieces of paper. All right, so all the little happy things that are going on in my mist. Okay, see? And the snow on the trees. See how I didn't do them all? Nice, April. That's awesome. It's awesome. Good for you, hon. Good for you. Okay, so it's church time. Oh yeah, it's time to do the church. So let me finish my coffee. Because all of those things I just showed you, as we're waiting for the church to dry, we could add more and do other little things. So I'm going to show you the church. Now the church has a lot of angles. All right, so everybody stop playing around, whatever you're doing, because you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. There's lots of angles. Okay? So pay attention. All right, because we're going to do the church. You guys want a little ketchup mustard? You're going to need black paint. You're going to need white paint. All right? Get yourselves situated. You're going to need Big Boy nice and clean. Okay? Get that situated. I'll give you a little ketchup mustard time. Get yourselves ready. I have Becky in the house, Carolyn, Velda, Tina, Virginia, Tracy, Bonnie, Amanda, Sharon, Louise, Dee, Donna, Marsha, Christine, Amy, Rebecca, Becky, and Cindy, and Rochelle, and Joe, and Missy, and Jimmy Gale, and Robin, and Diane, and Gail, and Lois, Linda, Sonia, Lisa Marie, Jane is here, Marie, Carol, Lisa, Joanne, Kimberly, Diane, Stacy, Andy, Punky, and April. What? And everybody, extra love for Dee and Donna and Diane and Jane and Lisa and Stacy and Andy, all new to the crew. That's what I'm talking about. Anyone that's new? If you have any questions, 6,000% ask. Okay? I try to get everyone's questions, so make sure you ask. Okay? And great hobby for teachers. I'm a special ed teacher. Well, thank you so much for being a special ed teacher, because those are I'm using you guys as a mirror again. Felt like something was in my eye. Hi, everybody. All right. So, yeah, special ed's not easy. Not easy, that's for sure. I've covered special ed classes before. They're not easy. Okay, so we're doing one church. Now, start off small, because the more you play with it, I'm new. Can this video be saved for future dates? Hi, Kimberly. Welcome, sweetheart. Did I say your name? I don't know. I can put it back on. Oh, I did say your name. I just didn't have a star next to it. Hi, baby doll. All my replays are available on YouTube. I don't know about saving a video, but the replay will be available on YouTube. My sister's usually pretty good with that, so that will be getting posted. I'm going to get some nice clean black paint. I'm going to get some nice clean white paint. All right, let's do it. Okay, so start off smaller than what you actually want it, because the more you play with it, the bigger it gets. That's right. All right, so I'm grabbing black and I'm grabbing white. Okay, and we're going to make a cube. All right, so now this is going to wind up covering the bottom of the church. So we're going to put it in, but then we're going to wind up covering it later. All right. Amanda got it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is a rectangle. Okay, we're going to do a rectangle. All right. So you're just going to draw a rectangle. Just like that. All right, and fill it in. Fill it in. Notice I'm holding my brush in the middle, so I have a little bit more control for my lines. The faster you go, the straighter they're going to be. Okay, the faster you go, the straighter they're going to be. And you can fill and fix. Okay, so as I'm filling this in, I could fix my lines. All right, 6,000%. Okay, and don't worry about anything that's going on down here. We don't care about anything going on down there. All right, so the next thing you want to do is, and I'm using small amounts of paint at a time. All right, so I'm grabbing some more black. I'm grabbing some more white. I'm making sure Got home late. Definitely want to do this one. Okay, Debbie, no worries. No worries, hon. It's available. All right, so I'm going to get the nice fine edge on my brush, so you have to make sure of all these things. I'm holding my brush here. Nice fine edge on my brush with the two colors. Okay, and the next line is at an angle. So you're going to put an angle that way. Now, you're going to do the angle this way, right? Lift your hand up immediately. Draw the other angle. All right, this one trains your hand. This one draws the other one. Not that big. This is the front of the church. Okay? And then then you're going to flip your brush and go straight down. Swoop. Straight down. All right, fill and fix. Fill and fix. Okay? There you go. All right. There's the other angle. There's the front of the church. There's the front. Okay. So, once I have that part, I'm going to split this front in half and go straight up. And then I'm going to make that triangle. Okay? And fill it in. Fill it in. Okay? Just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You guys can do this so far. You can do this, right? You can do this. You guys got this. Okay. So, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab some more paint. Right? I'm going to grab some more paint. Now, this angle right here, this one, bam, right here, that angle. I'm going to do this angle. I'm going to take my brush, do the same angle on that side. Okay? Same angle on that side. Right? Flip my brush around. Faster I go, straighter it's going to be. Join those two together. Oh, I made one longer. Oh no, what am I going to do? Just make it bigger. That's all. Just make your triangle bigger. It's all good. It's all good. Okay? Once you have those lines drawn, fill and fix. Fill and fix. Okay? Using the flat of that brush. Right? I'm filling this all in. So, if you guys don't want a church, you can turn around and stop here and make this into a cabin if you want to. Okay? If you don't want a church. Okay? You just want a little cabin in the woods, you could totally stop here and just make this a cabin. Right? You could put the door over here or over there or wherever you want it to be. It don't matter. So, if you want a cabin, there's a cabin. Okay? There's a cabin for you. All right. So, next thing I want to do is the steeple. So, the steeple's where it gets, to be more things to pay attention to. Because the steeple is all the same angles except a smaller rectangle. Okay, so we got to follow all the same angles, but we're working on a smaller rectangle here. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Anybody else remember that that game? You guys remember doing that? I don't know. How the heck did it go? It went oh, here it is. Okay, but I gotta do it this way. So it was, here's the church, right? Here is the church. Here's the steeple. Open the doors, and there's all the people. You guys remember that? Do you? I remember doing that when I was little, right? The things we used to do to entertain ourselves, because we didn't have these gizmos. We didn't have all these gizmos going on to entertain us, right? So we used to do stuff like this, right? So you go, here is the, right? You interlock your fingers, and you go, here's the church, right? Here's the steeple. Open the doors, and there's all the people. I always loved that one. I always thought that was the niftiest thing ever. Logan loves doing that. Yeah, it's fun. That stuff's fun. Mm-hmm. You always loved that when you were little too, Nina. Hello, Nina. How are you doing, sweetie? Welcome. Welcome to the fam, doll. Nina's here. Yeah. All right, so I'm not the only weirdo. That's cool. All right, I swirl tap that big boy because he's getting a little goopy on me, right? So he's nice and clean now, and I'm going to do my steeple. All right, so I'm grabbing the black and I'm grabbing the white. Again, you want to make sure you have a nice fine edge, and you can hold here. Yes, you do too, Jimmy Gale. You just did that with your grandbaby. Oh, that's so hysterical. I love it. All right, so nice fine edge. We're going to turn around and put our steeple in. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to come over here and you're going to turn around and you're going to put in your little tiny rectangle. Okay? Small little tiny rectangle. Okay? Let me grab more black so you can see what I'm doing. You too, Joan? All right. Cool. I'm not the only weirdo out there. All right. So we're going to put in our rectangle. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to do is you got to follow these angles, right? So you had the angle here and the angle here. You're going to come up here and do the same angle. All right. See that little piece that I did? Okay, same angle. Bam, bam. And then up there's the same angle. Okay? And then you're going to do the same angle on the top. So bam, bam, here, here. Okay? So the same angle on the top. Can I zoom the trees again, please? Sure. Okay, and those are the little things that I put in the mist. Okay? All right. So, once I have those two angles, now you can fill this in. Right? And you don't want this line going all the way past the top of the church. You want it to stay, here's my, see there's the tip, there's my line, okay? So you're not making it all the way over here, right? Here's the tip, there's my line. Okay? All right. Once I have that, you're going to let me do this in a different color so you can tell the difference between the two pieces. Okay, so there's the front piece. All right, there's the front piece. Okay. And then here is the side piece. Okay, so the line for the front piece is a little this way and a little that way. All right, a little over this way from the tip and a little over that way from the tip. Okay, I'm going to do that in, let me grab Nifty, and I'm going to do that in white so you guys can really see it. Okay, one there and one there. All right, and then this is the tip of my church right here. Okay. All right, after that, now if you guys need to switch to a smaller brush, that's okay too. If you want, I'll switch to a smaller brush. All right, so I'll grab Mr. Mini-Me here. He's a small shader. You're welcome, sweetheart. And now I'm going to turn around. I'm going to do this in white, like a light gray so you can see it. But you guys should be making this like all the same dark gray colors, all right? I am just making it lighter and darker in areas so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm going to split this in half, And I'm going to put my triangle. Now this angle, right, I'm going to do right here. Cut it straight across. Right? And then you fill it in. Fill that in. And you fill this piece in. Okay? And now you breathe. Now you can breathe. All right? Because that was the level up. That's the tricky part of this painting is the steeple on the church. So I want you guys to try it. It's a level up. If you don't get it, that's okay. You could always just make this into a cabin. So no worries on any of that. All right? And then the last little... So what you're going to do once you have this in place, you're going to grab some white paint with Mini-Me, and I'm going to zigzag zoom some white. Okay? And then this little tiny piece right there, you're just going to drop the side down. And fill that part in. Okay? And you're going to drop this side down. And fill this part in. Okay, so you're going to give it 2 points. You made it! Yay! All right. All right, Amanda. Good job, sweetie. You did it. You did it. Guys, this is tricky. I'm not going to lie. This is tricky. So, it's a level up. If you can't do it, it's okay. It's okay. It's tricky. It's a little tricky. Okay? And then I'm going to see where this part comes down. And then this part across. And then this is where the snow goes. Okay, this is where the snow goes. Alright, so I'm going to bring this down. And I'm just going to match everything up now. Okay, and if anybody needs me to repeat any of that, let me know. You love this, right, Helen? It's cool. It's really cool. It's just a little on the tricky side. That's all. It's just a little on the tricky side. Okay, but there is your steeple, and now I can go in with Mini-Me and I can add all my snowy areas, right? So I got snow on the roof here, so I'm just grabbing white paint and I'm going to zigzag zoom. Okay, I'm going to zigzag zoom some lighter areas in where the snow's going to be. Okay, I'm going to zigzag zoom where the roof of the church is, right? So that's a snowy spot right there. Okay, so we got a snowy spot right there. And I'm going to come over here to this part of, thank you so much, Jimmy Gale. You make it look so easy. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jimmy Gale. Thank you, Amanda. it's not hard. It's just tricky, okay? Because it's like different angles and you're working in a small space and then you got to get this little piece in here, you know? So, oh, thank you, Becky. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, because you got the angle of the rectangle and then you got to cut these things in right there, you know, so that it's not necessarily hard, it's just tricky. I think there's a difference there. Okay, when something's hard, it means that it's difficult to do. Okay, when something's tricky, it just means that you need to figure out how to do it. All right. So when something's hard, it's not easy to do, right? But when something's tricky, you can do it. You just have to figure out how to do it. I think that's the difference between those two things. Okay. So there is a difference there. There is a difference between something being tricky and something being hard. Right? I'm just grabbing white paint now and I'm flicky doing. I'm flicky doing with Mini Me and adding the snow in to my roof areas. Yes, you can do hard things, right, Lisa Marie? You can do hard things. And you could do tricky things too. You can do tricky things too. I think the difference is with hard things, it's just a matter, you know, like, I don't know. There's a little, I tell my students you can do hard things. Yeah, you can absolutely do hard things. And what's funny, you know, what's great about that is that if you screw up, sometimes it's better to screw up because you learn more from it if you screw up. The only angle I think I know how to make is a cube from when you were a kid. Right, Joan. So that's exactly what this is. This is a cube with a triangle on it. And this is a cube with a triangle on it. But then you just have to add these two little tail pieces right there. All right, I need something to drink. My mouth is dry. I got a dry mouth and I finished my coffee already. So I'm going to go to my go-to that's probably not good for dry mouth, but I enjoy them. Got my diet soda. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So, I'm going to swirl, tap, dab my brush. And we got to put in, like, the windows and stuff, okay? So, you know what? Let's take a break from this. Let's just take a break from the church. Whew! Let's woo-saw it out. Whew! You got your Truly tea? Awesome, Lisa. Woo-saw it out, right? I got paint on my arm. Are we surprised? And we're going to put in some of the trees and the flicky-doos. Take a little breather. And we're going to add the windows and door and all that happy stuff. It's a gable roof. So it's, oh, is that what you call that? A gable roof? You got all the words, Becky. You know, like, all those fancy words. I know fancy words, too. I am educated. Glad I caught you on. Hello, Jill. How much are my brushes? It's $25 with shipping and handling. They're $29 if you order them through me, through messaging. If you order them off of the website, they're $30. Yeah, let's do some happy little trees, okay? Because there's two trees, right? There's a big white tree. No. My niece is making the shirt. The shirt's going to be to me, Wednesday. And I will get it out to you by the end of the week. Okay? So, yeah, on Wednesday, she's able to bring the shirt. All right, awesome, Jill. Thank you. Yeah, you could either direct message me for a brush set, or you can go through the website and order one. My website is www.evesartistry.com. I don't know if I shared the link, but I'll share it. I think I have the link saved to my website. And if you're having trouble with the website, then just message me directly. There's a message button at the top of my Facebook page, and you can hit that, and we can coordinate that way too. But there's the website. All right. So anyway, there's these cool little trees. There's one there, and there's a big one right here. So we're going to do those. Okay. And they're just white. They're white trees. That's another reason why when you guys make snow, whenever you make snow, you should definitely, you don't make your snow white. Like, remember when we did the polar bear and the penguins? Yep, that's for the whole set. Right, Becky? Yep. Becky got a set. There's a lot of people in here that have a set. Amy got a set with Becca. Becky got a set. I think Carolyn got a set. Tina got a set, I believe. So there's a bunch of people in here. If I'm remembering correctly. You need to get a set. Yes, you do. You do need to, Amanda. So the brush sets, all right, you guys want a commercial and then the trees and we finish the church? All right, I'll do a commercial. Okay, hold on. Since everyone's asking, let me get what everybody's talking about. Okay, so let me get it out for you. I can show you what it is. All right, I have it right here. Okay, so like I explained before, I use the same paint for every single video. I use the same brushes for every single video. So every single video since I started going virtual, I've used these same exact brushes. The how-to videos, there might be some other ones in there because I'm just showing you how they work and whatever. But all the paint party videos is the same exact brushes every single time. And it will always be the same exact brushes every single time, okay? If you guys saw the supply list. So what you get, Jimmy Gale, what you get is, this is the set right here. This is exactly what you get. So we have Big Boy, right? The 1-inch flat. We have Mini Me. We have Tiny. Okay, you get the 3 fluffies, small, medium, and large, and you get 2. Do it like an actual commercial. I don't know how to do that. Now presenting the end of it all brush set. End of it all? What the heck is that? Now presenting Eve's Creations Paint Party Brush Sets. I'm cracking myself up. Oh, Lisa, you got me on that one. Anyway, and you get the 2 nifty. So you get 8 brushes in all. Big Boy and the Fluffies have lasted me 7-8 years of paint party business. Okay, so the one I'm using today, right? He's 7 years old. You like that? I try. He's 7 years old. Okay, and the Fluffy I'm using today, that's 7 years old. All right, so. You also get a nice storage pouch to store them in, and you get the care instructions on how to take care of your brushes so they last for that amount of time for you guys, okay? And there you have it, the brush set from Eve's Creations Paint Party. Oh my gosh. I'm back to painting. You guys are nuts. Stop. Somebody's going to watch this video on replay and be like, what is wrong with this woman? Oh, my goodness. So, if you want a brush set, you can message me directly or you can order them off the website. They're $30. Whew, yeah. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take Tiny. And I'm going to I want to find out why Saddle Soap for Brush Care never used it before. Because Saddle Soap doesn't have any harsh detergents in it. So when you use, I don't know, kitchen sink soap or anything like that, that has harsh detergents in it, and those detergents are going to dry out the bristles of your brush, and they're going to break off the bristles. If you go to use like soap that you wash your body with, that has a lot of times extra moisturizers in it, and that's going to leave like a film on your bristles. All right, so Saddle Soap, even though it has moisturizer in it, if you can't find Saddle Soap, that's okay. The Murphy's Oil Soap works great. All right, so if you can't find Saddle Soap anywhere and you can't seem to locate any or it's pricey, putting them in Murphy's Oil Soap with water, diluting the Murphy's Oil, it's all in the instructions. It's all in the instructions, okay? All right, we're going to be here for 6,000 hours, and the church still won't be painted. Okay, so I'm going to swirl, tap, dab, Tiny. I'm going to grab my white paint. All right. I'm going to hold my brush back here. All right. Put it up to the canvas and I'm going to squiggle do. Okay. And same thing here. All right. And I'm just adding a tree, starting at the trunk and then pulling outwards. Okay. And we're just adding the bigger branches. All right, we're going to go in and add the smaller pieces with Mr. Nifty. Okay, right now I'm just taking Tiny and I'm holding my brush back here so I get squiggle doos. Okay, if you wind up with a really thick branch, you just work your way backwards and make your trunk thicker. Okay, so if you wind up with a really thick branch, you just work your way backwards and make your trunk thicker. I've never used Masters brush cleaner, Becky. I have no idea. All right, and there's another tree that's over here, so same thing. Okay, grabbing Tiny, holding my brush back here, and I'm just going to put it straight up to the canvas, and I'm just going to pull and wiggle. Wiggle it just a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit. Okay, and if you wind up with a thick branch, you just work your way backwards and make your trunk thicker. Okay, just like that. Right? And you can soften the bottom of your tree, and you can soften at the bottom of the other tree. Okay? And we're just putting in the big branches right now. We'll do the little branches with Nifty. Okay? So, there we go. All right. Now that we have this white paint on our brush, we're going to go in and we're going to do our windows. Okay? So, now, if you wind up messing your windows up, you could always take the dark color of the church and fix them. Okay, so another thing you could do is I put it on here, I pull, and I lift my brush up, I put it down, and I pull. So if you have trouble making straight lines, move your hand, not the brush. Okay, so I'm going to pull along the bottom, lift my brush up, pull along the bottom. All right, the sides of the windows are straight down. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. And color them in, because you got to put the the warm light in there, so we need a nice white base. All right, so we're going to add that. All right, the next thing, now, your door in the front has to follow the angle of the front, okay? So I'm going to follow my angle, and then I'm going to lift my, and then I'm going to drop the 2 lines in, bam, and bam, okay? And who did a commercial? Missy! Want to paint like Eve? Tired of constantly replacing your brushes? Look no further. For only $25, you can own this very nice set of quality paintbrushes. Visit website and get yours today. $25 plus shipping and handling. Oh, Missy, that's epic. I love it. I'm stealing that. 6,000%. That's really good. All right. So this angle here has to be the angle on the top of your door. Okay. So angle. All right. Color it in. Okay. Color it in. All right. If you want to make your door bigger, right, you can make your door bigger. Okay. So just get the shape in there and then work on making it bigger. Okay. I was like, perfect. All right, so this is the angle, so I need this angle to match. All right, and then you do your half circle, right? This angle has to match, and shoop, right around. Just like that. Okay, again, you could tighten these lines up by doing the dark colors of the church. That was perfect, Missy. All right, I'm going to come up here. Again, this all has to follow this angle. So bam, 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 bam. Okay? It all has to follow that angle. All right? All your windows. Okay? This one at the angle too. Shoop. Put a little point in the middle here, right? So make yourself like a little cross and then swoop. Swoop from either side. Okay, and then you can go on the top of your church and make your cross, so straight down, but then the cross section has to follow this angle, okay? So make sure they're all following the same angle. All right, so there is your little cross. Okay, and then there was a window on this side, but this side's easy because this is just straight across this side. Okay, so there was a window over here. All right, so all the windows over here are easy peasy lemon squeezy. They just go straight down and straight across. Anything on this side of the church has to follow the angle. Bam, 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 bam. All right, that all has to follow the angle. Okay, so, and like I said, you could always take, right, you can always take Mini Me, and I could take the color of my church, and if I need to clean any of this up, you just clean it up with the color of the church. So you want to make your lines nice and tight and straighten them out if you need to straighten them out. Okay, you could always use the color of the church and go back in and tighten this all up. Or if your window came out too big, you want to make it smaller, right? So that's how you fix all of that. All right, so you can just come in and fix it all just by using whatever color your church was. And you can tighten it all up. Or if you want to use a different color, if you want to use black, I have to slow down and get the perspective correctly to be happy with. Yes, Carolyn, I'm moving quickly, because nobody wants to watch a 5-hour video. And we did a lot of talking tonight. So, and this is all angles. So definitely take your time with it, guys. I do not expect you to paint as fast as I do. All right. So take your time. If you want to, clean up your windows and do a different color, right? You could turn around and make it like a window frame. All right. So if you want to clean everything up and have it be a different color, you can do that too. All right. You could do that too if you want to. Okay. 6,000%. All right. So we have a few things left. All right. So what we need to do is we're going to turn around and fix the hill, the bottom of the church. Amanda, I don't understand what you mean by that. What do you mean you have paint from your little finger all the way to your elbow? I'm not really understanding what you're saying there. How could that possibly be? How could that be, huh? That just means you're having fun, doll. That just means you're having a good time. Okay, so now we got to fix our hill. All right, we got to fix our hill. There's a little path to the front door. We need our white windows to dry to add the pretty light that's inside of them. We need twigs on our trees and icicles on our church. Okay, guys? So you guys can totally do that. At least it's not in your hair. Well, my hair, that's happened. That's not, or clean your brush and your drink. That's happened too. Yeah, so, yeah, guys, take your time with this. Don't stress it, all right? Take your time. Get your angles the way they need to be. They all stack, right? So you're doing the same angle. And if you got to use like a whatever to do that, go ahead. You know what I mean? It's your painting. You can do what you like. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to fix our hill and put our walkway in. Then we're going to do our window colors. And then we're going to finish up with branches and icicles. I can never follow along and paint. You're too neurotic. That's hysterical. That's what the replay is for. That's hysterical. Very true. Very true, Becky. That's exactly what the replay is for. Okay, so I am grabbing a bigger boy. All right, I'm going to swirl tap that big boy. Now, when you guys dab on your paper towel, make sure you're not dabbing in a clump of paint that was on your paper towel. I have a habit of do that. Hello, 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 Elizabeth. How are you doing, sweetie? I have an apron. Do you think I wear it? I don't like, it's just too much already. You know, I have a shirt and then this and then that. No, I just have painting shirts. So, and these are really soft. Like this is really comfortable, actually. We need another commercial. Oh, Missy, we need another commercial. I need a commercial for my shirts. All right. I got big boy. Okay. And we're, grabbing some, white, clean white, and we're going to grab some blue. All right. We're going to do a little dab. I want it a little lighter than that. So I'm going to grab some more white. All right. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put the hill in front of my church, right? So we got to fix it up. We got to tighten it up here a little bit. All right. So I'm going to tighten up the hill in front of the church, and I'm just going to soften out that line. Maybe add a nice little couple more things going on here. So we're going to soften that all out. Nice and nice. Nice and nice. Okay, now I'm going to grab some blue and black. Extremely small amount of black and some blue. I'm going to dab. All right, nice and dark. And you come out from the church. Okay, you want to make a little path. Okay, in the snow. All right, I'm just going. All right, I'm just doing little curves. Little curves. That's all. Just little curve lines. Okay? Make a little path in the snow. I'll wipe my brush off. I'm going to grab some this white going on here. And I'm just going to flicky-do, right, on the edge of the path with some white. Okay, do a few dabs. Okay, and we got one path in the snow. Add to the brushes, but wait, Eve has shirts like the appliance commercials. You guys are great. I love it. It's awesome. Okay, we're going to add our light in our windows. Okay, so I'm going to swirl tap that mini-me. I'm going to swirl tap that mini-me. And I'm going to grab some yellow and some red. And we're going to come in here and we're going to color in our doors and our windows. All right, just red and yellow. Red and yellow. Red and yellow. Color in all. Again, if you go out of your lines, you could always clean it up. You could always clean it up. Okay, now your reflection, my black paint is still wet on this window. That's how I just got black in my my window color. Okay, so you want to wait for all this to dry before you do yours. Okay. And your refractions, all right, you have a refraction on the roof over here. So, shoot. All right, just a little zigzag zoom of the color. Okay, and then you have a refraction in the snow from these windows. Okay, so it's just going to be... Now you want to have it come out at an angle, right? So if the light's coming from the window, it's out at an angle. And I'm just going to put a little bit on top of this hill. And the same with this one. Okay, so at an angle. And just a little bit on the top of the hill. Oh, forgot a window. Okay, forgot one. We forgot one. Okay, so now we gotta let, and the more layers you do of this light, the more layers you do of the yellow and the red, the better this is going to be. Okay, so when you're painting it at home, add more layers. Ha ha ha! Don't you hate being tied up in an apron? Only to end up with paint on your... Well, I have a deal for you. For only, the shirts are $25 for pre-made. Plus shipping and handling, you can own your very own paint shirt with your favorite Eve sayings on them. How awesome would that be? They're soft and comfortable, comes in a variety of colors. Go to your website and get your paint shirt today. Missy, you're awesome. That was great. I love it. That's great. 6,000%. So the shirts are actually two options. There's pre-made ones available in black. They're $25. There's 6 sayings to choose from. Or there's $25 for shipping and handling. And then there's create your own. And the create your own, you have, gosh, I don't know, like 16 sayings to choose from. And you get to choose your color. There's all sorts of colors to choose from. And they're $35. That's awesome. Missy, you should be doing a job doing that. I don't know what you do for employment, Missy, but you might have missed your calling. You might have missed your calling. Okay, so I'm going to grab white. All right, and we're going to do, now we got to make the white nice and loose and thin like we did the snow before. All right, so I'm going to grab tiny and put some water into my white. Nice and loose and thin. Okay, if your paint's not nice and loose and thin, you can't do small lines with thick paint and not get frustrated. All right, so sometimes it's not you and it's not your skill. It's just the consistency of your paint. I'm going to grab Mr. Nifty. And we're going to start over here so I don't put my hand in it as I work my way over. And we're just going to squiggle do our smaller branches on our white trees. Our smaller branches on our white trees. Okay? Yeah, that's great, Missy. Missy, I don't know what you do for a living, but I think you might have missed your calling. You should be doing advertising. 6,000%. Alright, so I'm just following off of the trunk and then I'm pulling outwards and doing a little squiggle. Okay, that's all I'm doing. And you can add as many branches as you want. It's your tree. Okay, gonna come over here. I'll give you a close-up of me doing this. Alright, so it's in reverse, Becky. It's in reverse. So I'm just going to follow along my trunk and then pull out. Okay, again, you need your paint to be nice and loose and thin to be able to make nice thin lines. And you want to use a light touch. Okay? Every time I leave, I'm grabbing more paint. Also, pay attention to your brush. If there's globs on your brush, you're going to get globs on your painting. Okay, so make sure that you're wiping your brush off every once in a while so there's no globs on your brush, okay? You got to make sure of that. All right, now we're going to go into our church and do our icicles. So the icicles are just little squiggles. That's it, going straight down. Very, very light touch. And I'm just going straight down, all different sizes, just all little squiggle doos. Okay, and you can add your icicles in. Okay, gonna grab some more paint. Maybe there's some coming off of this roof right here. Okay, some off of this roof up here. All right, and there's your icicles. And You just like to craft all the things. Close up. Close up. All right, I'm going to swirl, tap, dab my brush. And I'm going to grab my black. I'm going to grab the black. And I'm going to do the design in my windows. Okay, so. And then I'm going to give a little hint of the design here. Just a little hint. Okay, just a light sweep. And then you could soften it out. All right. Again, the more layers you do on your windows, the more it's going to pop and the brighter it's going to be. And, you know, you could clean up doing the church color. Whoops. That was a little too smudgy. See that? I got a little too smudgy. So be careful. If it's thick, to soften it out, once it dries, you could actually do the light of the window over the top of it. So if you're stressing doing this because you don't want to wind up with that like I just did, you could take the light of your window and paint over the... Is this dry? I'll show you. Okay. So if I take my yellow and red and I paint over this, that'll soften out the window design too. And the refraction. Okay? So you can do that instead of doing the dab and winding up with a smush piece. Okay? For those of you that like everything just so. Amy. All right. I'm going to split this in half. Boom. If you do any lines in your doors, they have to follow the angle of the door. Okay. Then I just did, I just curved lines outwards on the top. Okay, so you can do your window designs any way you want to. You don't have to follow what I'm doing. Just remember that if you're doing it on the angled part, it follows the angle. Amanda's with Amy, just so a few of you are. A few of you are, that's for sure. I get that way too. I'm not going to lie. I get that way too. You know, some people have a more loose style. Some people are, you know, a little more particular. Okay, and then there's curly cues. Okay, so you guys do your window designs any way you want to. All right, I'm going to add a little bit to my cross to define it more. And then you could also take your black paint and add flicky-doos in the snow if you want to. Okay, so, and you can add your flicky-doos in the back here if you want to add to the white ones you put in. Okay, you can do that. All right, so there's a lot of things you guys can do to have fun with this. So I like this painting. I think it's really cute. It's really warm. It's really comforting. It's not that hard to do. The one tricky part is the angles of the church, but you guys can do that 6,000%. So thank you so much to everyone new that joined me tonight. If you ever have any questions, or if you're interested in any of the things that were discussed, like I said, the best way to get in touch with me is through Messenger on the top of my page. Send message through Facebook. The next best way, thank you, Missy. You're welcome, Elizabeth. The next best way is email. And you could also text my business line. You can send a text through my business line. Flicky doos! Lisa Marie, you learned a lot tonight. Good, Becky. I'm glad you learned a lot. You're welcome, Gail. Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate that. All right. So, I love you all. You know that. You're my fam. Okay. So, those are the ways to get in touch with me. If you're watching the replay, if you're going to be watching the replay and you wind up having a question while you're watching it, 6,000% ask me. I have been slacking on getting the thank you cards with the nifties out. It's on the list. So I've been trying to get the paint kits together. You did too with the 5 paint colors. Yeah, you can make any color under the sun. Thank you, Carolyn. You too. April, if you're still on here, lots of blessings. April, if you're still on here, lots of blessings towards your surgery. Everybody try to keep April on their thoughts. Okay? So blessings out to her. Amy and Becca. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I miss all you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And, everybody else, roll call was amazing tonight. All of you amazing people that are on here. Had a great time. I'm a hoot. Hoot, 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 hoot. All right. Again, tips are appreciated. You can hit the stars button while we're still hanging out here. You could turn around and go to Venmo or PayPal or Cash App. Amanda from Australia. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Amanda. Nice to meet you. Hope you come back. I hope all the newbies, Dee, Donna, Kimberly, Jane, Nina, Lisa, Velda, all the new, Missy. I hope all the newbies come back for more torture every Friday. Same bat channel, same bat place. Hi, Lucinda. Hello, sweetheart. Lucinda, I got your PayPal and your cray-cray. Just want to tell you that. Lucinda. Can't wait for my new commercial. You know what? I could do a video. That would be funny. That would be funny. I'd have to make it silly, though, because you know me. You know how I am. Lucinda, my phone's off right now. I was gonna message you after my live, but you're insane. Thank you. Thank you, but thank you. Appreciate it. I do. I'll reach out to you to be my business line, 333-8889. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody have an amazing weekend. And thank you. You all have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you next Friday, okay? So you all warm my heart. Have fun. Go create. Mwah. Bye, everybody.